You have been living as Khushbu right from North India, and then you reigned as the reigning actress in South India as Khushbu, and now settle in Chennai as Sundar. So when you look back, what is one prime factor that enabled your success?
I think I can give the entire credit for once to myself, for the hard work, for dedication, for the sincerity of the with what sincerity I have worked all through my career. I think that is something which has really helped me.
When you look back, is with the transition, from the North India to the cultural to this, so is that really what exactly had made you stronger in what aspect?
I don't know. I think when you talk about the strength, I think that's something inbuilt completely. It doesn't come with the situation. It's only when the crisis comes you realize it how strong you are. So I think it's always been there, which I never knew about it.
Right. I think the first launch was from Sunil Dutt.
Yes.
Radkarishta.
That was actually my last film as a child artist.
Child artist.
I had done a couple of...
Thodi Si Bewafai.
No, Thodi Si... I don't know why people have this very strong misconception that I was part of Thodi Si Bewafai. No, I have...
In Lavaris?
I was in Lavaris, I was in Kalia. I was in Mary Jung, I was in, as a child artist, of course, I was in Lavaris, Kalia, then I did The Burning Train was the very first film I came into that industry.
And then you decided to move to South?
I moved to South in '86 and I was introduced to South by Mr. D. Ramanaidu.
Okay, for the
Telugu film, Kaliyuga Pandavalu. Venki and myself both were introduced together in that film.
Okay, and what made that decision, like if you would have tried in Bollywood, that time, only this Sridevis and Jayapradas were there, right? So what made you suddenly move to South India?
Not that suddenly moved to South India. I think it was the bread and butter which pulled me down to South. Okay. And we had a couple of personal reasons. Dad and mom had just split. Okay. So we were forced to stay back in Chennai and we couldn't move back to Mumbai.
Right.
And then it was a very personal thing that I had to, suddenly become... I'm the youngest in my family. I have 2 older brothers. Yeah. 3 older brothers, I'm sorry. Okay. But then suddenly, I became the head of the family because since we were completely moved out of the roots, pulled out and put into a different place. Yes. So finding the roots and settling down and then growing process was too much. So it was on me to take care of the entire family. So I think that was one of the reasons why we chose to settle down in Chennai, since the work was very much here. And it was like when I was doing Telugu films, I was offered a film by Mr. Ravichandran in Kannada. And when I was doing Kannada film, I was offered a Tamil film.
Yeah, that's Varsham.
No, Dharmatintale.
Dharmatintale, yeah.
So and that is the time when Telugu, Tamil, Kannada, all the industries was together in Chennai.
Right. But you weren't choosy that time, right? You were acting at constant pace
But fortunately for me, I have always been choosy because the kind of films I have done.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, the kind of films I have done with the people I have worked with. Because this is the wrong move which I had made in Bombay. Doing all kinds of films because I was not the decision maker. My dad was a decision maker. So he chose the kind of films over money. He wanted more money. So he chose all kind of wrong films. But for me, when it was in South, I was very keen to make a mark for myself. So money was not the criteria.
Do you think from that time to 2008, there's any change in the industry in terms of heroine part?
I think heroine today, it's more they're doing glamour parts. Very rarely you tend to get roles where you can perform.
Yeah, for me, when I look at Khushbu or even for Radhika, Revati, I can even get the name of the characters they play.
I think it's just the fade, everything changes with fashion. What the kind of dresses you used to wear then, you definitely can't wear now. The kind of makeup we used to do then, we can't do it now. So I think it just changes over a period of time. And now the girls, they're very sure of themselves, how they're going to bring themselves on the screen. For them, they know the lifespan is not 10 years or 15 years what we used to have.
Yeah. What happened to Malayalam? After Kayyupa, we haven't seen you there.
I didn't want to do any film because the kind of impact Kayyupa has created. We were just talking about the previous question where you still remember the name of the characters. Yeah. That's what has happened. I go, they don't want to refer me as Khushbu. They're like, Padmayana. So that is how the reaction has been for Kayyupa. So I know anything if I do after Kayyupa will be definitely a step lower. Yeah. So next,
but if you don't get scripts being read for you?
No. I mean, I don't ask for binded scripts. For me, my trust is the director, and that is how I did Kayyupa because I had done Chandrosolam with Ranjit.
Chandrosolam, yes.
Yeah, and that was just 2 or 3 scenes. Yeah, 3 days I shot. Yes, and I didn't see the film, so I don't know how much it came on screen. So actually, me and Ranjit, we shared a very good rapport, and we continued being friends. And then when he offered me in this film, I was like, you mail the script to me, I'll read it. And it was in 2 lines. Okay. This is what it is, and this is what you want, a small synopsis. So I said, fine, I'm doing it. So that is how I work.
What really excites you when you accept a script?
The director. Definitely the director.
Yeah.
because even the lousiest script can be put across the screen beautifully if the director is capable.